Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a very late, very out of date Raw review. Not a bad show, ladies and gentlemen. An enjoyable show this past Monday night there. Big Cass came out to cut a promo. I thought his promo was pretty good. I was shocked, goddammit. Big Cass was actually cutting a decent promo there. He dropped that phony accent of his and he was talking normally or whatever. Little bit of heavy screaming at the end of the promo there, but I thought he did a pretty good job for his first ever official heel promo or whatever. He says he wants to fight for the Universal Championship. I don't know about that there, but not yet anyway. Needs a lot of roids, needs to develop a better physique there. Anyways, the Big Show came out and just made him look like a complete bitch. Made him look like a bitch there. Big Cass cuts a good promo. Gets destroyed right off the bat by the Big Show. It was funny, I guess. Big Show wanted to get revenge for his little buddy, I guess. He was just grabbing Cass, rolling him around just like domination style shit. Giving him some kicks in the ass. Stuff like this there. So, I guess it was a good segment. They should have a decent match, I guess. Two giants going head to head there. In the first match, Finn Balor defeated Elias Samson. I thought this was good enough, I guess. Some people were pissed off that this didn't take place at the pay-per-view, but at least it gave us something to watch on Raw. The Hardys came out to cut a promo talking about being obsolete, stuff like this. They said the word broken, so they're hinting, you know, for the broken gimmick there. Gallows and Anderson came out talking that shit to them there, if I remember correctly. He said something, no, it's not the Hardys of old, it's just the old Hardys, or something like this. Calling them nerds or whatever. This led to the second match. Gallows and Anderson defeated the Hardys. Very shocking results there. Good match, but didn't expect them to lose to the Good Brothers or whatever. But to be fair, they made it look like they were all beaten up from the pay-per-view, so this gives them an excuse to lose or whatever. And then, what's their name there? The Revival came out after the match and just beat the shit out of the Hardys, so maybe with all of these beatdowns, it might lead to the broken gimmick kind of deal. They get their ass kicked, they go mental, and then they become broken. Hopefully this is going to happen at some point. Then we had Miz TV, and he did some kind of award show, the Mizzies. He gave his buddies best supporting actors or whatever. The crowd got into it with a "you deserve it" chant, which was pretty funny there. He gave himself an award to Maurice. Dean Ambrose comes out. They start beating him down. And then Seth Rollins comes out to save his buddy, or he says he wasn't saving Ambrose. He went out there because they talked shit about him or something. So backstage, Ambrose said there isn't going to be a Shield reunion, but since both of them are currently boring, And they got fuck all to do, might as well do a reunion there. Maybe if they reunite, they could help Roman Reigns defeat Brock Lesnar or something. Who knows, people? Who knows? Third match, Sasha and Bayley defeated Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. A rematch from last week. Not really a great match there, but if Alexa Bliss is in the match with her hot fucking ass, then I'm entertained, people. I don't give a shit how sucky the match is. If that fucking ass is there, I'm all for it. Fourth match, Goldust defeated R-Truth. So after like 2-3 months of build-up, all you get is a cheap, boring match on Raw. Bit of a letdown there. Not that I gave a fuck. It's not really a letdown. It's more like a who the fuck cares kind of deal there. And then you had Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe arguing about who's going to be the #1 contender, stuff like this. Brock Lesnar was talking, ripped the mic away from Paul Heyman. Brock was pretty freaking impressive on the mic. He started swearing and stuff. They had to bleep it out on my end. Samoa Joe was pretty cool in this segment as well. Big crazy Kurt Angle decided that Joe and Reigns are gonna fight next week. The winner gets a match against Brock. I fucking hope that it ends in the tie or something so we get a triple threat match there. Come on, God. Come on, Jesus. In the fifth match, Tozawa and Cedric Alexander defeated Noam Dar and Neville. Not a flying fuck was given here, people. It wasn't a bad match, but wasn't that great. A bit nerdy there. Tozawa getting his revenge because Neville crotched him on the rope, so they did the same thing. Tozawa put his crotch on the ropes or whatever, a bit in the gay, nerdy, cheap area there. Sixth match, Bray Wyatt defeated Seth Rollins again, and this was a pretty solid main event there. They played the thumb to the eye from the pay-per-view. Seth was all fucked up during the entire match with his eye or whatever, and Bray Wyatt had the eye of the tiger there. Bam! 1, 2, 3. Good match. Then the Miz Taraj came out to attack Seth Rollins, and then Dean Ambrose came out to save his buddy once again there, so, or they both saved each other, so looks like a reunion is impending or whatever there. And then, to finish off the show, Kurt Angle was talking on the phone about all this weird shit. The stuff with Corey Graves and the messages on their phone or whatever. Kurt was saying next week we're gonna come out and tell the world about whatever the fuck it is that they've been talking about recently. We're gonna tell the world, you're gonna come out with me and we're gonna make the announcement. I love you, he says. And then he hangs up. So he was talking to a woman because he says, I love you. It looks like it's gonna be some kind of relationship thing. A lot of people think that it's Dixie Carter. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Dixie Carter in WWE. I know she was on that 24 special there. Didn't watch it, but you know, Dixie as an on-air personality could be funny or something. It could be entertaining. Just, you know, no power backstage, obviously, but as an on-air personality, She could be a bit funny, I'm not sure there. It could be Stephanie McMahon, maybe Kurt Angle and Stephanie have been making out behind Triple H's back. Who fucking knows what it could be there, but it looks like it's going to be a woman, and I'm a little bit intrigued with this crap, this Kurt Angle bullshit. So I'm going to be watching next week to see what happens there. So I thought the show was pretty good, I guess. Didn't watch SmackDown, won't be doing a SmackDown review. I'm more of a GFW guy myself, personally. More about that Global Force wrestling there, but I think Raw was a pretty good show. And I understand, boys, some of them Attitude Era fanboys, they might not like this there, that I said that I enjoyed a show. Somewhere out there, boy, maybe in the southern US, there's probably a fat guy, a 300-pound mongoloid, Attitude Era fanboy. He's eating out of a garbage can. He's sitting next to his girlfriend, who happens to be his cousin there, and he's about to write me a comment. You have low standards, man. This show didn't fucking live up to my standards. As he's taking a fucking bite of pizza that he fucking found in the trash there. But yes, I enjoyed the show, ladies and gentlemen. An enjoyable Raw. We had some good action. Looking forward to see what happens with Kurt Angle next week. Joe against Reigns should be good as well there. So looking forward to it, Doc. Until next time, peace.